Welcome back to the Hurry Up podcast presented by Hoop Good Media Group, powered by TriStateFootball.com. Be sure to follow us on all social media at HG Media Group and at TS Football. Great show planned today. It's episode 4. We have joining us Cincinnati College Preparatory Academy coach Jeff Cargile. He has his team off to a 2-1 start, and he'll be joining us here in just a moment.
Hi everybody, my name is KJ Green, and after you're done with the Hurry Up, come check out my podcast, Sports from the Hoodwood. Insightful, intelligent, and intense. Sports commentary with the Hoodwood edge. Sports from the Hoodwood, link posted below. And now, without much further ado, back to the Hurry Up.
Back here with CCPA coach Jeff Cargile. He has his team off to a 2-1 start. Big week 4 matchup against Cincinnati Country Day this week. And let's hear from Coach and what he has to say about his matchup this week. I'm back here with Coach Jeff Cargile, Cincinnati College Preparatory Academy. Man, got a little thrown off there, but let's start again from the top. You're 2-1, 2 wins in a row. What's your feelings on the last couple weeks and two wins in a row?
So I've got a very young team in age, but they've got a lot of playing experience, but they've never really been the guys that I had to be out in front leading. So week 1 at Cedarville, playing a very tough team on the road. Their fans, not a lot of our fans there, and we kind of struggled. They played hard, but we just didn't know how to finish. I thought coming back on the road with Eastmore, very talented team. I know their record doesn't show it, but very talented team. I felt like we kind of grew up. We went up, they came back, and then we finished off an 11-play, 88-yard drive to win the game with 2 seconds left. So I think we kind of grew up. And then, last week with Dunbar, I don't think we played our best game. We won 30-0, but I don't think we played our best game. So now, I think we're just trying to get our feet wet. But feeling really good right now. Going into Cincinnati Country Day this week. So hopefully we can keep improving on what we've done so far.
Yes, sir. And your running back, Marlon Robertson, he's 3rd in the conference in rushing yards. What's made him so effective in these first 3 games?
I think, his off season was really, really great. He's not a kid that's going to just jump out at you physically when you look at him. But he's just one of those old school football players. Has a nose for the ball. He runs hard. He's just one of those kids, man, that you love having on your team. So I think having that great off season and just being the competitor that he is helped him have the success he's having so far.
And defensively, we mentioned him, Sir Michael Miller, 10 sacks already in 3 games. Tell me a little bit about him and how he affects the game.
Sir Michael, man, he's just a man child, man. He, 6'3", 6'4", 215, 220. He's just become unblockable. I think we moved into tight end as well. He played offensive line for his first couple of years here. So just, growing into that role as well. But he's quick off the ball. He's strong. He's aggressive. And so far, man, he's been unblockable. He plays all 3 line spots. He plays in, he plays tackle, he plays nose. So just moving him around a lot. He demands double teams, but he's been seeming to get to the quarterback. So.
And, with all the talented players you have, tell me about a player who's kind of under the radar but has made a huge impact on your team this year.
So the one that really sticks out to me is Mario Meacham. He's a 2027 kid. He's starting to come into his own. He had a really good game against Dunbar on both sides of the ball. But honestly, that whole 2027 class, People don't really know a lot about them because we had some older kids in front of them, but most of them have played since their freshman year. But I would say the whole 2027 class is going to be some kids to look out for.
And you mentioned it a little bit earlier, but Cincinnati Country Day this week, you're the last team to beat them in the regular season last year. What challenges do they present this year, and how do you come out on top again this year?
Yeah, so the first couple of years that we played them, they kind of had our number. Last year's game was a really, really exciting game. Kind of went down to the last drive. Our kids, they know the challenges that they possess. They don't have all the same talent that they had the last couple of years, but they're always going to be well coached. They're always going to be well disciplined. They're going to play hard, and they're going to do what they're supposed to do. So the challenge this week is for us to just do what CCPA does and play our style of football, limit the mistakes, take care of the football, tackle on defense. And I think as long as we do that, I think we'll be fine.
Yes, sir. Well, Coach, appreciate you for joining me, fighting through some of those difficulties we had technically. 2-1 on the season. The Lions, looking for, a playoff berth this year and hopefully a long run. So thanks for joining us, Coach.
Thanks for having me, Brandon. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
That was Coach Jeff Cargile of the CCPA Lions. Great coach, doing a lot of good things for the kids in the city. Big time matchup with Cincinnati Country Day this week. And we'll see what happens. A lot of talent going to be on that field. So we'll see who can come out on top. And, it's going to be a great game. So really looking forward to seeing the Lions and the Nighthawks go at it this week. Thanks for tuning in to the Hurry Up podcast. Great stuff as always from the coaches and what it's going to take to win this week in week 4. Season's flying by and we'll be in the playoffs before you know it. But thanks for checking us out and we'll see you next time.